all right, y'all. Y'all hear the music, right? You know what time it is. A virtual profits conference, y'all. Go ahead and start introducing yourself, putting what you do, what business are you in. We're about to go live, y'all, in 1 minute and 12 seconds. So y'all turn up with your girl. We're all about profiting in mind, body, and soul. It's about to be straight up fire over these next few weeks. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Hey, hey, hey. We getting live. Hey, come on. What you do? Where you from? Shout yourself. Out. What you do? Where you from? Shout yourself. Out. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, we lit. Hey, let's go. Hey, we lit. Hey, let's go. Hey, we lit. Hey. It's the Virtual Profits Conference. Come on. Well, let's get this party started. All right, y'all. So what up? Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? You see, I got my little background popping. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. Where I'm at. Hey, look at that girl. She's cute. That's me. Well, my name is Taria Vision Avant, and I am so excited to have you guys. This is our first ever Virtual Profits Conference. Now, before we get into this, y'all, make sure that you go ahead and let yourself know or let us know what you do. Now, we are broadcasting literally in like multiple groups. We are broadcasting all over the place. If you want to make sure that you are officially announced, then what you got to do is make sure you are registered. Go into the Facebook group so you can introduce yourself. So let me show you how it's going to look when you introduce yourself. And you just never know. It may be somebody that is looking for you, honey. And because you introduced yourself, your information can get right up on this screen. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Hold on. I got you, Candace. I see Candace. Candace said, I'm going to shout myself out. Yes, she did. Hold on. Let me fix it so it can look right. 1 second, y'all. Let me get myself together. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to get it together. But again, y'all, make sure y'all do let yourself know. Let everybody know exactly who you are, what it is that you do. And then I'll fix this. All I got to do is fix it one time. Y'all look, oh Lord Jesus. Let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. Hold on. Oh, daggone it. Let's try it one more time. We're going to try it one more time so I can put Candace on the screen. There it is. This is what I was looking for. So I can make it nice size. Hold on. Let me make it nice size. Ooh, you can't go too hard, honey, because it'll try to blow up on you, child. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think that'll work. Let me do it like this. So watch what happens. Boom. You see that? I just made it big so y'all can see. Candace is in the house. Candace Credle, the founder of C3 Concierge LLC, a business owner. You never know. I am the business owner you never knew you needed until now. I'm a remote and trusted virtual assistant and handles tasks and makes your eyes glaze over the accomplishes the projects left untouched on your to-do list. Yes, we have Deirdre Parker out of Castita, Texas, dedicated personalization concierge virtual assistants. We have Tammy Lilly out of Hempstead, Texas, tax professional with KRC and KRC Tax and Business. What up, though? Okay, y'all, look, come on, put your stuff up here. Let's get your shouts out. We have Tiasha Janae from Columbus, Georgia, radio personality with the Winning Circle interviews entrepreneurs on how they are winning after unforeseen circumstances. Send your letter of interest for more information to join at thewinningscircleclub.com. Now, for those of you, I know we have people that are watching watch parties. You're watching on different groups. You got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you go to the official website right here. Let me show you the website right here. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't mess up the screen so y'all can see. I need y'all to be able to see the official screen. It says oh Lord. Let me get y'all together. The virtualprofitsconference.com. Y'all see it right here? The virtualprofitsconference.com is right here. You need to go here, y'all, register. Make sure you are officially registered. Let me fix this green screen. Lord Jesus. By the way, some people are going to be winning all type of good stuff, okay? But you need to make sure that you are officially registered by going to the Virtual Profits Conference. And then you're going to join the official Facebook group, okay? So that's the first thing. First things first. Let me give you some tips here, y'all. So when you come up on here every time we are live, you want to make sure as soon as you come on, don't wait for me to tell you to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself, okay? Because what we're going to start off with is in the first about 90 seconds or so. Soon as we go live, that's when we're going to be putting people's information on the screen. And this Virtual Profits Conference is going to be viewed by thousands, okay? Now, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to teach you guys how to properly create your introduction, okay? Because I want to make sure that you have something that you can copy and paste. So tonight, everybody say tonight. I just want to make sure you're all paying attention. Everybody put the words tonight. I'm going to show you. Y'all didn't see me spit, did y'all? I just spit. Oh, by the way, if y'all have never met me, my name is Taria Vision Avant, and let me tell you something about me. I'm laid back, I'm chill, I like to have fun, and I keep it real. Laid back, I'm fun, I'm chill, and I like to keep it real. That was straight up dope, okay? So anyways, if I do little silly stuff, that's just because that's my personality. Y'all, we living in some tough times. And right now, we're not just talking about profiting in business. We're talking about profiting in mind, body, and soul. And sometimes you got to be able to learn to laugh at yourself because it ain't never that damn serious in the first place, okay? So with that stated, I'm going to be teaching you guys tonight how to properly introduce yourself, okay? Tonight. So you got to make sure that you join us, all right? Because I'm not popping up anymore just right now, but we will do it throughout the entire event. And if you want to get your introduction on the screen, you got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are on time. Because to be on time is to be early, and to be early means you might just get a chance to be able to do some deals, okay? So that's the first thing. We go live every Monday through Friday. Our time that we go live is going to be at 11 a.m. Central. That is 12 p.m. Eastern. We also go live at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 p.m. Central. So 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m., and then 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so if you guys are on the West Coast, you know that's 2 hours earlier for Pacific. So if it's 11 a.m., that means that on the West Coast, it's going to be 9 a.m. Okay, if you are in another part of the world, because I know we're going to be having some international watchers because we're broadcasting on YouTube, we're broadcasting on Twitter, we're broadcasting on Facebook, all over the place. Okay, if you are other parts of the world, you just got to figure it out. Go do a time conversion, figure it out so you don't miss the beginning, so that you can introduce yourself. I reward people who show up on time. Okay, so we start live at those times, but we'll start the broadcast, give you guys a chance to introduce yourself. Soon as you see it live, you got to put it up there. And I'm going to show you how to do it in the way that's catchy, okay? We got to learn how to properly introduce ourselves so that we can have successful businesses. Now, for those of you who are not in business, don't worry, guys. This conference is not just only for entrepreneurs. While, yes, we're going to talk a lot about business, but it's really about a whole lot. You know, if you have aspired to be an entrepreneur, you want to get into business, or maybe you want to climb the corporate ladder. Let me tell you something. If you are in corporate, right, and unfortunately, I know a lot of people are being let go right now, but you still are a CEO. So I need y'all to understand something. Urban CEO is about understanding that you have to be a CEO of yourself as well. You've got to be able to, if you want to climb the ladder, then you've got to be the one to take responsibility of you so that you can grow. If you have a household, you are the CEO of your household. Y'all, we got to start taking more pride in who we are and what we bring to the table. So the Profits Conference is not just about business. It's about every aspect of our lives, mind, body, and soul. So you do not need to miss this. Now, before I get into, I'm going to talk about some of the other things as far as the giveaways and how that works. Let me explain something to everybody too. Because during these past couple of weeks, so I don't know, how long we've been in the house? I don't even know. It's been over a month, right? Guys, I need you to understand something. While you're going to get a lot of how-to information, and I want to shout out everybody that is commenting and sharing and creating watch parties. Make sure you guys share this, create watch parties. We need to have more people watching the Profits Conference than any other conference out here because it's lit. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, see, I told y'all we got London in the house. London's in the house. Yes, sir. New York's in the house. And I'll make sure, guys, make sure you show up so that you can get a chance to introduce yourself, okay? But one thing that we have to understand is while you're going to get a lot of how-to, we also have to implement a lot of why-to. We've got to understand that, guys, people can give you steps on what it takes to have success. But if you're not working on what's going on within here, all of that stuff is irrelevant. Right now, there are people who are falling into a position where we are becoming the victim. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. While yes, it may be true, a lot of stuff is happening to us. I'm not here to say that this is not what's happening, that it's not a lot of stuff happening, that a lot of us are not being put into some predicaments where maybe many of us, even myself, I could never fathom. But if you are a believer in God the way that I'm a believer, and by the way, I just want y'all to know, yes, I do believe in God. Okay. I believe that, all of that. So I'm going to use that. And we have different speakers who have different beliefs. It's not about that. It's about us pulling together. For me, I do know that God is the first thing, that first person in my life, first being in my life. He is all. And so with that stated, God is never going to put on us more than what we cannot handle. But what you've got to do, guys, is you've got to use everything that you learn, not even just in the Prophets Conference, but everything that you're learning right now about your situation and your circumstance, what you're going through. You got to take all of that stuff and you've got to turn it into value. You got to turn it, what did Beyonce say? You're going to take lemons and turn it into lemonade. I know she wasn't the first to create that saying, but we've got to do that. Stop getting into the victim mode and figure out, guys, how can I get myself focused? You got to stop watching so much negativity. Stop allowing yourself to be fed in to believe what other people are believing is their truth, because that's not your truth. As long as you're able to get up on this internet and watch this information, I promise you guys, you are able to do some things right now to change your life. There are people whose lives literally are being changed, and they're not allowing their circumstances to keep them from moving forward. Yes, I understand that some of us are parents and our kids are home and it's been a different situation. There are parents right now who are learning how to take advantage of this situation. They're implementing their businesses and connecting their kids. Well, Taria, I got babies. Okay, we still have to figure out, okay, well, everything that I'm doing right now is for my babies. Some of us have husbands that we're with right now that we're having to take care of, or wives that we're having to take care of, or maybe you have some significant other siblings. Whatever your situation is, God does not put anything on you that you are not specifically ordained and assigned to handle. So while we are sitting here being a victim, what we really want to do, guys, is be a victor. So this Prophets Conference, guys, we're going to tell you everything, but until you put it in between these little area right here, between these ears, nothing's going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. And we live in a society, especially the urban community. The urban community, guys, there's been so much that has been told to us, that so many lies that we have come up through. We've been told different things about money. I don't know, guys, what are some of the things that you were told about money coming up? What were some of the things that people told you about money? I don't know about y'all, and I got to shout out my boy, Marquell Russell. Right now, I'm currently a part of his training. He has a 3-day training going on right now that I invested into, and I had to take a quick little break so that I could get up here. But he asked us all about what were our thoughts about money coming up. That's why when people hear the Prophets Conference, the first thing, a lot of people had negative ideas behind it, even though it was free. Like, are you kidding me? It's free. I had somebody message me and say, I need some money right now. Well, you should register for the Prophets Conference. Oh, see, this is the problem. What? I said, so what are some of the mindsets? What are some of the things? So let me tell you. So for example, my mom used to say money doesn't grow on trees, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. What you think, Taria? But money is paper, and paper does grow on trees. What were some other things that y'all were told about money, right? It wasn't to save. We weren't taught to save, right? We weren't taught. I know that for me, I was always told that, if you make a whole lot of money, you must have did something illegal. Where I came from, most of the people that made money, either they were dope boys, athletes, or the girls, they had to get with them a rich man or something like that in order for them to come up. Some of us were told that, for example, like, what you think I'm made of? You think I'm made out of money? I ain't got it. Won't have it, don't need it. Whatever, right? And so, guys, we've got to change the way we think of certain words. Profits is not a bad thing. To profit in mind, to profit in business, to profit in soul, to profit in health. We need that. We've got to change the way that we think about things, because I promise you, I will give you, and many of our speakers are going to give you information, how-to steps. Guys, these next couple of weeks are going to be freaking mind-blowing. But if we don't work on ourselves, if we don't work on what we think about, if we don't work on what we focus on, none of this is going to come into fruition. Now, this is a guarantee that I'm going to make to you guys. This is a guarantee that I'm going to make to you guys. There are going to be some people to leave the Prophets Conference. Oh, Taria, you know, there's going to be some people who ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to plug in. Some of y'all going to be here for the first couple of days, and then you're going to wither away. That's just what people do. This is why people never have success. And by the way, let me just tell you something about me. I'm not no soft coach. I'm going to tell you like it is. And a lot of people don't like to hear that. And I think that's a problem. We became so soft in this community. Can't nobody tell nobody about the truth about themselves. And when somebody tells them, oh, she's this, he's that. Let me tell you something. There are going to be some people that are going to leave this Prophets Conference. They're going to have new ideas. They're going to spark new businesses. They're going to create new opportunities. And their lives walking out of this event are going to change. When I created the Prophets Conference, so today was supposed to be the actual physical event in Atlanta, Georgia. We were having a physical event in Atlanta, Georgia today, Saturday. But unfortunately, because of everything, this is where we are. And so then because we had so many speakers that had raised their hands, right, that had decided to partner up, that wanted to partner up, I was like, well, shoot, let's do the physical event and then we can do another virtual event because I like virtual events as well. We scheduled this before this whole pandemic even came into play. We had no idea that we would all be in our homes, right? And so I was like, let's go ahead and do it. And we had already put it together. And so I said, let's push through. Now, at the beginning of the year, by the way, how many of you guys were a part of New Year, New You? If you plugged into New Year, New You, I want you to put day one. I want you to put day one because you're day one. I want you to put day one just so that people can see what we talk about. Because at the beginning of the year, I always do, this is the fourth year in a row we've done it, the New Year, New You virtual conference, okay? We do it every single year to get ourselves started. But one thing I've come to learn is that really sometimes we need to kind of re-energize ourselves every 90 days. In fact, when I came from the industry of network marketing, we used to do what was called 90-day blitzes, 90 days of straight up focus activity where we just stayed focused, because in order to see results, it generally takes 90 days of activity. 90 days from you starting that activity is when you start to see the harvest come into fruition, okay? But you got to know the right activity to do. We got to stop being out here doing the wrong stuff. We got to be out here making sure that we are implementing the right things that are going to get us the right results. Well, we're doing this virtual conference. That's what this virtual conference is all about, right? Another final thing I want to say is, guys, don't make it just about you. You should be sharing this information to other people. We currently have about 370 or so people registered for this event. By the end of this event, we should have over 1,000. Not because I've gone out here and did all the promoting, but because every single one of you guys, every single day, you're inviting 10 to 20 new people to join us in this group, 10 to 20 people to be a part of this. Because one thing I've come to learn, number one, you can never lose somebody that's already assigned to you. Don't be selfish with your information and don't be selfish with your value. A lot of people think, well, I don't know if I want to tell no people because if I tell them, they're going to go over there. Let me tell you something about the way God operates. God doesn't operate that way, y'all. God operates in abundance. There's many of us out here where we are losing in life because we are so selfish about our knowledge. We are selfish about our value. You got to put yourself out there. What I mean being selfish about your value, some of y'all watching this right now know you're supposed to have been wrote that book, or know that you're supposed to been doing that marketing, or you know that you're supposed to been did that workshop, or you know you're supposed to have been created that product, or you know you're supposed, and you're just being selfish with it because you're not sharing it to nobody. You out here know how to cook meals. I'm over here cooking the same stuff every day. I need somebody to help me to create some new meals, but you're being selfish with the information. God didn't give you that value so that you could keep it just to yourself. So guys, you got to make sure every single event we do, you're sharing this information and you're putting it out there, okay? Is that dope? That's dope. Big facts. All right. All right. A1 day ones. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? So let me show you something real quick just so that everybody can make sure that you are officially registered. And we don't have a new speaker every single day. So on the days where we don't have speakers, I'm going to open it up for Q&A sessions. Okay. On the days where we don't have official speakers, we'll open it up for Q&A sessions where you guys can actually come in and ask all type of questions. Okay, we're gonna have a good time, y'all, because let me tell you something. One thing about me, and if I don't have the answers, I'll make sure that if we have some of our other speakers, some of our other implementers, other impactors, we can all be able to work together, okay? So when you go to, if you have not already done so or registered, by the way, the Profits Conference is being put on by our nonprofit organization, Urban CEO. Urban actually stands for unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. Hopefully you've heard about us. If not, you better get plugged in. Okay. All right. So when you go to urbanceonetwork.com, you can see here, these are our speakers for the Profits Conference. All you need to do is click here for all the details. Okay. Click here for all the details. All right. It gives you a breakdown of how the event is going to be. It also tells you the Facebook group that you need to join. If you are registered, you want to win the giveaways, you need to be up in this Facebook group, okay? If you are not registered or if you have friends and family, you don't need to be a part of this because you ain't selfish. You live in an abundant world. You know that, guess what? Sharing is going to be able to elevate and grow me to another level. By the way, a lot of people always telling me, Taria, I'm so tired of being around so many negative people. Sometimes what you got to do is not make assumptions. I had to stop making assumptions about some of my friends that they just wouldn't want to know the information and share it with them. Either they do it or they don't. But wouldn't you love to have your friends be a part of a movement with you and be able to learn with you and grow with you? Well, that's why you plug them in. And then we're going to be broadcasting on all these different platforms. So if you want to know where to find us, but where I would highly recommend is being in this Facebook group. You join us in the Facebook group live. That is where you're going to be able to for surely see the live broadcast. Okay. So that's what we want to make sure that we do. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about the giveaways, okay? So let me tell you how the giveaways work, all right? First of all, oh, dang, let me show you one more thing. When you join the Facebook group, so we're going to go here to the Facebook group. The first thing, and I know you guys, some of y'all saw the video of Deshonda who got her voucher, okay? Y'all saw the video of Deshonda who got her voucher. If y'all didn't see the video, I think I posted it in the group. Okay, everybody's like, how do I get my voucher? Okay, well, the way that you get your voucher, I don't know where it's at. I don't know, it's somewhere. So she got her free voucher for her Bluetooth. This post right here says, attention, attention, attention. If you're still waiting on it, make sure that you put your email here. Now, I want y'all to understand this voucher is a $129 Bluetooth speaker, okay? However, you have to activate it. So there's an activation fee. You can choose it or not, all right? But the voucher, you don't have to pay for the voucher. You do have to activate it in order to get the Bluetooth speaker, $129 speaker that you can actually get. We're going to be doing a whole lot more vouchers as well, all right? So you need to make sure that you put your email here. When you join the group, also be sure to introduce yourself. Tonight, I'm going to show you guys how to introduce yourself to get more leads. If you are new to business and you say, you know what, I want to start a business, this is still going to be very valuable for you tonight, all right? Also, when you join the group, I'm not going to click on this because I'm pretty sure some of y'all did not follow the instructions. When you join the group, in order to gain access, you must answer the questions. If you do not answer the questions, your entry will be denied. Period, poo, okay? Follow instructions. Like, don't be lazy. Come on, y'all. This is the Profits Conference. You can't profit without taking action. Okay, how you doing? All right, so you need to make sure when you request to join the group, if you don't answer the questions, declined. All right, okay, y'all got that? Declined. Everybody put decline so I can make sure everybody understand what I'm talking about. Everybody put decline because some of y'all they won't let me in the group because you ain't answering the questions. Okay, all right, so now let me talk to you about the winning. How do you win? We're giving away all types of stuff, okay? We're giving away microphones. We're giving away lights. We're giving away, what else I got? Oh, green screens. We're giving away cameras. We're giving away this camera right here that I don't ever use. Paid $800 for this camera. We'll be giving it away. Don't have all the charges and everything in there. Y'all, okay, good. Y'all paying attention. This is a really good camera for anybody that wants to get into vlogging, okay? Any vloggers here? You can walk around with this. I don't carry, I don't use it. So it's like, I'm not a hoarder, y'all. So one thing about me is if I have technology that I don't use, that I've spent a lot of money on, instead of trying to sell it, God has continued to bless me. And so if I could be a blessing to somebody else, I'm going to do that, okay? Dang, I'm trying to find the little tripod that I got over here somewhere. Anyways, okay, so on the bottom, it has like a little area where you can put, a little tripod. And so you can put your tripod and you could be, vlogging and stuff. This is what anybody that watches YouTubers and stuff, this is one of the cameras that they actually use. It's a Sony DSC RX 100 M3. Y'all can look it up. I'm gonna get it together. DSC RX 100 M3. If y'all want to look that up, okay? Okay, so we're gonna be doing all types of stuff. Our speakers are gonna be speaking on all types of topics, okay? All types of topics, and you need to be on every single one of them. Our goal is that we're not going to be very long. 30 to 45 minutes is going to be the presentation. In order to enter to win, what's going to happen is every single day, Monday through Friday, okay, today we will actually do a free giveaway. We're going to have a list of all the different things that we're going to be giving away, okay? Some stuff is going to be like books. Some stuff is going to be training, everything like that, all right? All right. So the way it's going to work is we have our live broadcast at 12. We also have our live broadcast at 8, okay? Now, what's going to happen is once we finish 7. So 12 and 7. I'm talking Eastern time. So 12 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. Right after we finish our live broadcast at 7, we will only go live in the Facebook group. Again, we will only go live in the Facebook group. What's going to happen? We're going to be utilizing a tool that you can go in and be able to broadcast into the group. I'm going to share the link so that you can broadcast in the group, okay? I'll give you some instructions on what you must do in order to raise your hand to be entered in for the drawing for that night, okay? When you are selected, there will be two questions. There will be 2 questions asked about the 12 o'clock event and the 7 o'clock event. You have to be able to answer that if your name is selected, and then we get to spin the wheel so you can spin the wheel for your winning, okay? It's really cool. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, all right? There's nothing that you have to pay to get these things. You just have to have 2 things. I'm going to say 3 because, I live in an abundant mentality. Number 3. So there's 3 things that you must do. Number one is you must be registered. So you must go to the Urban CEO Conference, the Virtual Profits Conference, or if you go to Urban CEO Network, you can also see where to register right there on the page. Number 2, you got to be in the Facebook group. Okay. Because we broadcasting in a group. So you need to be in the Facebook group. So that's easy to do as well. Number 3, y'all ready? Number 3, you must have shared the event on your timeline, invited people, because this is the thing. This is how, as a community, we grow. Let's keep it all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready here? Let's keep it all the way real. There are communities right now that are able to grow massive empires right now to multiple 7 figures, literally right now while we are in the house because they all work together. Ain't nobody trying to beat the other person. Even if you are in the same industry as your next person, they have figured out ways to work together effectively. We've got to start doing that. And so you can't get nothing. You're not going to get no microphone from me or none of these speakers, which, by the way, these speakers are all investors as well. So they have all paid and contributed towards many of these giveaways, okay? So you ain't getting nothing from us if you're not going to willing to be able to be a part of this. And so the 3 requirements are that you have to be sharing on your timeline. Number 2 is you must be registered. And number 3, you need to be in the Facebook group. There's nothing you need to pay. Once we have all the winners towards the end of the conference, we're going to be double checking to make sure that you are registered. We're going to be double checking to make sure that you shared. We're going to be double checking to make sure, well, we already know you're in a Facebook group, because that's easy to figure that out. And then once the conference is over, guess what? We're going to ship you your products. The only other thing that we ask that you do, if you could do me a favor, if y'all could just do me a favor, okay? Y'all listening? If y'all could go, once you get your gift, because some of y'all be getting y'all gifts that y'all didn't pay for. Do you know we have people from the virtual conference got free gifts, didn't even say thank you? I'm just like, Lord, this is what's wrong with us, y'all. We are so entitled. We think everything's supposed to be given to us without showing gratitude. And the law of gratitude is everything. So I'm telling you, let's thank our speakers because our speakers contributed to these gifts. So when you win, if you win, please make sure to, once it's done and you gotten your gift, please do a video. Please let them know how grateful you are for them contributing for something that all you had to do was, number 1, plug into and learn for free. Like, you gonna learn? You mean you gonna tell me how to do stuff and grow my business or grow my livelihood or get healthier and get my mental space right, and then I could possibly win something as well? Oh, no problem. I'm definitely going to shoot a video for you, right? So we're going to ask that you can please shoot a video or at least have somebody take a picture of you holding it, not a picture of the item, because that's another thing. Y'all be sending me pictures of the item and stuff. Like, no, we want to see you holding it and being excited. Like, look, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm going to ask, that you guys do that. Please take pictures. Please take pictures. Please take pictures. Okay? All right, y'all. So that is it. That is all. It's now 11:30, so I don't want to hold you up too long. As I promised you, my goal is that we're here for 30 to 45 minutes twice a day. And, oh, by the way, if you missed the live, as long as you watch the earlier one, because, you know, we got 11 o'clock one every day, Monday through Friday. So if you missed the 11 o'clock one, just make sure that you get a chance to review it before the 7 o'clock, so that if you get a break or something like that, take time to watch it. Listen, and y'all, most of y'all watching this from your phones anyway, so stop tripping. If you could be on social media all day posting and looking at what they talking about with everything else, we can make sure that we get our information. So you got to make sure, because we're going to ask a question from both of the broadcasts. So you can watch the early one or whenever you can fit it in. Then we have the live one. And then right after is when we do our free giveaway for that day. All right, y'all. Yes, thank you guys so much for typing the notes. I'm super excited. I'm so grateful to be able to be in this position, guys. You guys being here and sharing, and for all of our speakers, all of our ambassadors for Urban CEO, for everybody who is just, pumped up and excited and doing their best to stay positive. Thank you. For everybody who has continued to pray for us, thank you. Because you got to pray for us to pray for us, right? We all pray for each other. Thank you. For everybody who is going to plug in every single day, because I already know a lot of us are not going to stay all the way until the end, because that's just the nature of people. 80% of most people never take the information they learn and apply it, okay? Y'all, let's try to have a larger number than only 20%, though. Let's try to have a bigger number than only 20%, okay? Let's try to make sure that we take this and knock it out the ballpark. This ain't just like no conference, guys, where you're going to walk away and, with just motivation. We want to give you some tangible information. I know every time you see me, I guarantee you're going to walk away with tangible information, okay? That's a promise. So tonight, make sure that you're back 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to introduce yourself. So whenever you're on this broadcast, you can introduce yourself. And whenever you're on other people's broadcasts, you can introduce yourself. It's time that we get this money. Let's get this bag. Okay, so with that stated, y'all, we're going to get this popping. All right, so that's it. That's all, y'all. I'm super excited about this conference. Hey. It's the Virtual Profits Conference. Hey, it's the Virtual Profits Conference. Hey. I want y'all to dance right now. Turn up. Hey. Bye, y'all.